Huh? So I have my meat here already prepared, already washed, and I have my maize flour, which I'm going to cook ugali and meat sauce. From Africa to Germany. Yeah, where are you watching from? And for those who are watching, this is a food which I missed. Huh? As a young boy from Kenya, you live to Germany. There are some dishes, Africanist dishes, which sometimes we miss. Yeah, and things like this, they make us remember back home. So welcome and be with me. So first thing, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the meat, because I have to cut it slowly, so that it doesn't, I need some small meat. So if this ugali, which I call, most of you know it as a fufu. For us in Kenya, we call it ugali. So if you are coming from Uganda or Tanzania, they know it, because in East Africa, that's what I know. Those from West Africa, they know ugali as fufu. Yeah, but for us, we know it as ugali. We call it ugali. Yeah, so I'm going to cut my meat, small pieces, and then I'm going to marinate the meat. Then later, I'm going to cook the ugali. This is what I'm going to use as a flour. Yeah, this is maize flour. Yeah. So, and for me, I usually like my ugali to be very soft, Most people like it harder, you work it hard, but me, soft. For me, soft is the best. So, welcome with me. For us, we're going to start to cut the meat in small pieces. Yeah. This brings very, very many memories, times like this, cooking, it's always make you also, save money, because living abroad, especially here in Germany, it's very expensive if you will be always going to eat outside. So we always want to do the reduction. So we cook home. Homemade food is the best. Yeah. So welcome to my live. Yeah. And if you're watching, maybe you can tell me if you know how to cook ugali. Who taught you how to cook ugali? Or do you know what ugali is? Tell me in the comment there if hello Maximil Shop, how are you? Do you know what ugali is? Or have you ever tried? Yeah. And because now we are sober, no alcohol, nothing, we always want to drink coffee whenever we are cooking, Yeah. Yeah. Cooking is one of like hobbies also. I love cooking because like a day like today, Saturday, you just keep yourself busy. One of the hobbies which I chose, cooking. So after this, now I'm going to marinate the meat. I'm going to marinate the meat, and you can marinate it with different kind of meat. Oh, I'm cooking meat sauce. My meat is here, meat sauce and ugali, which maybe it as fufu. It's like a cake, you keep it with water. I will show you. Yeah. So now I'm marinating my meat. Yeah. I will keep. This is a marinade which is for grill and braten. Yeah, so it has a lot of things: pepper, cucumber, books, a lot of things. So I will use everything. Yeah. I keep my salt. And for me, the way I like is to massage the meat. You know, if you massage the meat, even the marination that goes inside the meat. You understand? Yeah, the marination, because I'm going to cook it directly first, so I need it to be marinated. If you don't want to massage it, then you can leave it for maybe 2 hours, 3 hours, just rubbing it, and it's okay. For me, I want to cook it immediately, so I have to marinate it and massage it so that I taste also the spices, you know. That's what we want, to taste the spices. Yeah. So, and because of it, I will add a little bit of water so that it doesn't burn. Huh? Yeah. Very little, so that it doesn't burn. And then we wait now to boil. Yeah. Maybe you can write me in the comment if you know what is the ugali or what I'm cooking now. Yeah. So now, while I let it to boil, I'm going to cut my onions off. This is nothing professional. No, this is just normal homemade food. Yeah. And how do you like your ugali? If you have ever heard about ugali, you know, do you like it hard? Do you like it soft? Because where I come from, Kenya, you know, we love it differently. There are those who like it very, very hard, you know. Me, I like mine soft. Soft the better. Yeah. So, this is it. You know, these are those times which, you know, you think, yeah, it also saves money, you know, cooking at home. Home cooked meal saves money. Because life abroad is expensive. Not like what people think back home. Very expensive. Even if you are single, you know, eating outside every day, it's very, very expensive. Yeah. Where are you watching from? These are memories, you know, from the young age. And for those who are watching, even if it's not ugali or any food, who taught you how to cook? Huh? For me, growing up, my mama taught me how to cook. Yeah. I have to wash my tomatoes. Growing up with an elder sister, you have to know how to cook, you know. Yeah. So, and that good, huh? Because, you know, cooking saves a lot. You know, one thing I realized, if you know how to cook, you know, and you love cooking, it also saves you a lot of things, you know. Like life can never be boring if you choose cooking as a hobby. That is one thing I've learned. Huh? Yeah, so now I have to mix my meat. Because this meat now is soft, you know, so we just need it just to the blood to fade before we fry it, you know. Yeah. Because even if it boils, it have to cook more while frying. It will still cook. Because also I don't like my meat very, very, you know, like you eat the meat like you can just do like this with meat. No, I don't like it. I like it my meat a little bit harder, you know. Yeah. Ugali soft, meat hard. Because a hard ugali you get satisfied so fast. You are full so fast. This is in Kenya, you know, we have more than 43 tribes, and there are this tribe called Luo. They like the Luo people. They like the ugali very hard, you know. Yeah. So you eat the ugali. This is very, very, very hard, but I love it soft. Yeah. And yeah, wait, I cut it here a little bit so that this place I keep it for the ugali. So right now I have my water here, and I'm going to let it boil before I start cooking. Yeah. If you have any question about cooking ugali, please, you can ask. Yeah, so I keep this and I continue cutting my tomato. And you know, the good thing of ugali you can eat with many sauces, not only meat. Ugali, you can eat ugali with cabbage, you can eat ugali with kale. Kale in Kenya, in Swahili, we call it sukuma wiki. You understand? Yeah, so you can eat ugali with many things. Yeah. And that is like, you know, ugali is like a staple food in Kenya. And it's good because you cook ugali, you can eat with everything. There are people who eat ugali also with, you know, there is milk, which called mala. When the milk is harder, it's like yogurt style. Yeah, but then you keep it the milk, which is like yogurt, you keep it with the sugar, then you can eat it with ugali. It's very nice, very good. Yeah. So right now, this for me, and because now it's cooked, most of the people, they love when the meat is boiled like this. They keep the meat up aside, then they fry the onions first. But for me, I don't do like that. For me, when the meat is already boiled up, I put everything inside. Yeah, I know some of you who are outside there, they always put it a little bit to fry. No, me, I don't do that. Yeah, so I do like this. Everything inside. I keep my tomatoes inside. Yeah. And then I stir like this. Okay, then we wait until the tomato cooks, because there is after this I will put also coriander, you know, yeah, which we call it dania in Kenya, in Swahili, dania. Yeah. Brings memories, you know. This, you know, sometimes you are like this and you think, oh, life when I was a small boy was good. Coming from school, you know, where I live, there was this radio station those days, which they played music at lunchtime. So it was always at 12 o'clock they start the music. This was the biggest station in Kenya those times, and you know, I remember these were good feelings. Those who are coming from Kenya, they can confirm this, that, you know, you come from home, you come from school, you have to come, cook, eat, and then you go back to school. But then, sometimes you get late because of the music, you know. This was, then you get troubles with the teachers. But then, you know, those days were very good because someone was controlling you, you know, your parents, teachers. But if you arrive in an adulthood, you come alone in Germany, and no one is there to check on you. No, you know, most of this time I find out that it always can push you to bad habits. Yeah. So I decided, you know what? I did my mistakes. I learned. Now I need some hobbies. So tell me, what is your hobby? What are you doing as a hobby? Yeah, now my tomatoes, I don't know if you see it, but it's like this. Now I'm going, and now my water here is perfect. Now I can start to cook ugali. So now wait the oil, a little bit of oil, very little, because also the meat has you know, a fat. Yeah. Before I start cooking ugali, because I will need some concentration, I will put the roiko also and the coriander, as I said, in the meat. Then we let it boil a little bit. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my own roiko here. Then I love it when I keep it with water, you know, because if I put it like that, then it will have lumps on the sauce. So I have to keep water first so that it is like watery. Yeah. Yeah. I remember when I flew back home October. You know, I went backpacking. I didn't bring anything with me. And this sometimes stresses me. Backpacking is not a good journey if you live abroad and you wanna bring food from home. You know, I was allowed 20 kilograms only, but I carried only 14 because my bag wasn't enough. I had no enough space, and also I had to travel a lot. So with 46 kilograms, it would have been very, very expensive, almost stressing, because I flew to Nairobi. Yeah. So for me, I have my coriander. You know, mostly I buy it a lot of this coriander, and then I put it in the freezer. Yeah. So this is yeah, not so good. Yeah, I'm gonna just put it everything inside. And now I learned putting coriander in the freezer, not a good idea. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. It's better to buy a little bit of coriander and finish it and you buy again. Or anyone has an idea how to store the coriander? Yeah, okay. I'm trying to finish here a little bit so that when it's burning. It's burning. The sauce, I have to reduce my fire because I feel like it's burning, you know. put a little bit of more water. You know, when I cook sauce, I don't like it to be like a sea, you know, a sea. A lot of water. It's like fish are swimming now. Little water, you know, so that also the sauce is a little bit heavy. Yo. Okay. Here now we go and we wait for the sauce to cook. Now I'm going to cook my ugali. Now this is the I'm going to start my ugali. And this now the funny part, you know. I brought this from home when I came October because when I was here I had a little more problems, you know. I used to cook this with this wait, I show you. I used to cook with this one. And you see, this was like one to break. It's not so strong. But this one, oh, mama, this is something which is good. This is, I love this one. I love this one. I love this one. Yeah, so now, I'm going to start cooking. Yeah. Yeah. See? I have to roll it so that it doesn't have the lumps, you know. We don't need lumps on the, we need it that the flour is really cooked, because sometimes if you don't cook well, you start eating and then you find that there are some lumps which they have flour inside. We don't need that, huh? That's why we have to be gentle. Gentle. Yo. Where are you watching from, huh? Hello, Mario Marutz. How are you? Welcome to my cooking live. So now I have to reduce the fire, because if I don't reduce it, the bubbles, then they can burn, you know. Yeah, so we reduce the fire and we let it cook a little bit. And this is how we cook ugali. I know fufu, you cook it another style, but for us, we cook ugali like this. Because I saw a person who did cook fufu, and they, after cooking like this, they remove it aside. No, for us, we don't remove. We leave it in the fire until it finishes cooking. You know, while it's cooked, we have to check here how it goes. Now this sauce you can eat with rice, you know, cooking rice. Yeah, me, I prefer this. What do I have in this minute? Yeah, ding 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 ding. Oh. Now we add more. We add more. We have to add more until you feel the how you want, soft, hard. You have now to choose, you know. Anyone out there who knows how to cook ugali, you can answer me in the comment there, please. If you know how to cook ugali. Yeah, so for me, this is how the softness I want it. Yeah. And here, my sauce is continuing. I'm going to increase the light. Oh. Okay, now we have to put it like this. Now this is like training. You need some muscle. I said I wanted soft, huh? Right? But still how soft. You need some muscles, huh? Yeah. Oh. Okay. Now, our journey finished. A little bit, no? Fast. We are fast finishing. So, who you are watching? Who taught you how to cook ugali? Or do you even know what is ugali? Please, answer me in the comment. And where are you watching from, huh? Where are you watching from? Is it German? Is it Kenya? Or any other country? And who taught you how to cook ugali? Or have you ever tried ugali? Okay. It's a journey to cook. You need some muscles, huh? But it's worth it, my people. It's worth it. Now our sauce is going to be there. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Ah, this is good. This is beautiful. Very, very nice. Oh, okay. Now my ugali is finished, my people. You know, me growing up, there was this mentality that if you finish cooking ugali, you know, and you do like this, this one has to come without ugali. They always say, if it comes with ugali, it hasn't cooked. But I came to find out that's different. It depends with the maize which you use. For me, the maize which I use, it doesn't come. It can't. Yeah. So it it comes with cutting. So now I finished. Now I have to put it here. I'll put it here. Now I have two strings. With my hand paper. Now before I clean first, huh? Yeah. So right now we are cooking the sauce. And this one, there's this ugali still, you know, you have, and I like to cook. I like to wash this first before it is hard, you know, because the food which I usually cook, you can't wash this one up with a machine. No, hey, no way, you can't. This you have to wash it with hand. Yo. So that's what I do, and then finish. Now the sauce. Okay, so my people. It's like now I'm finishing the sauce. Only okay. Got it. Okay. So now, finished. Now we are going to eat and see. I will be rating my cooking style. I will be rating. How did I do it? How did I do? Hello, Fumits. Hello, Tina. Hello, F. Welcome. So, we are finished, guys. Huh? Finished. Welcome. So, I'm going to rate my cooking style. I said that, huh? Right? How is it? Soft? Yes, it is soft. And this is how we eat, huh? With hand, you know? There's no way you can eat ugali with spoon or with a knife. Yeah, yeah, you can eat it, but it's more fun when you use your hand, huh? Yeah. Oh. 20 out of 10. I broke the scale. I broke the scale. So, my people, thank you for watching, and tell me where you're watching from, or drop the comment there. Rate my cooking skills, huh? But I already rated it 20 out of 10. Yeah, so it was nice, and I'm going to enjoy. Until next time, much big up. Thank you. Until next time, ciao.